One sheep, pounds. Morning their branch can't hold up. One sheep found it is working. It's been away. All that. Pounds. Sensation ignited. Not just it's 60 minutes of serious tonight. He's taking care of it. Sweet Georgie Mitch. Yes, Thursday. 18 hands. Themselves. Here in law firm, the newsmaster. Years on the street.
We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zone, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. The Rockets will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 8-8. So Bowling Green's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this more than most.
Yeah, Nick, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And that is good versatility from the backer in pass coverage. And the Falcons in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
An early test for this defense on 3rd and inches. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The Falcons decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Toledo's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. And that guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. He's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's running the blitz for necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. Try to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. They met him there and forced the TS.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week growth.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. It didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Quick completion to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Wants to throw. It's Miles. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, BG. They put the first points on the board. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubting, quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rockets offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He's stopped after picking up 1 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Boy, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense, and it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That will be enough for a fresh down. He gets it to the 32. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Rockets are on the move. Looking to throw again. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He fires to the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And the Rockets will hustle to the line. A 1st down run in the red zone. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Not exactly what you wanted on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Toledo. Oh, that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he tacked on the extra point. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Miles. Looking to the big tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. So much for the top field position. One play, and they're already to the 35. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He smashes his way through again. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other at an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you... There we go! This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go back.
Touchdown, Bowling Green! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UNLV pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Rebels were working in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 35. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second.
Wide open on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Russians.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The Falcons want to crank the tempo.
When you've got a receiver with his speed, you have got to find ways to get him touches, and I love the creativity offensively. Giving him a jet sweep. Just give it to him, let him get outside, use that athleticism to go get some positive yards, and all of a sudden now, that play is going to make the defense start thinking the next time they see him in motion.
Finds his big tight end. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass catch.
They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
It feels good to be hurt. It feels good to go.
Dropping back, it's Miles. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Torino has the ball. Here comes the offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. That defensive lineman just smelled the pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive lineman, they got to play the run. Offensive man, when you can get a beat, understand it's going to be a power.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Flying out to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Toledo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pistol catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Miles. Immediately fires to the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Gonna run it. It's Donovan. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to run for it. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's complete. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. He trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out the second half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over a lead and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And as he throws, a strike downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot.
Brings it down on the right side. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Second down, he'll throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they stayed coming into the game. If they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Miles. A little release to the back. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Turning it on the nasty move, and now he's got room. Inside the tackle. Touchdown, BG. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Man, That's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance you'll run the football here in this situation. Trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
The extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Hey, they're all big ones in that conference. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't put away. They're up by 10 over Kentucky. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one, Kevin? We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rushes on him. Oh, the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Bounced off his feet. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams has been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's two reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Man, what a great job by the defense. Seeing the bubble, reacting to it right now. And what do you got to do? You got to make open field tackles when that bubble gets there. Nice job by the defense.
He's got him. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Rockets want to move quickly.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Snap from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at the matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Caught. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Toledo. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-20. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. Halted in and looking upfield. Coverage team is down there to corral him. They make the stop and they'll mark it at the 39. The Rockets offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the back. It's complete to the left. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Dances away. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. On target to the left. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Rockets have moved it inside the 20. Timeout is called, and it's this defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmaker. Games like this right here.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Action next Sunday. Going against the East European Holiday. You can always count on Sundays.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Toledo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively, I got to get some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the ball.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense at 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he laid the lumber to stop it from getting the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Got it in the middle. It's done. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Hello? Not yet.
Compact.
All right.
Leads it with the back. And as they get into the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Miles. Snagged in the middle, it's Dome. They've got it inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28, it's 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it. But some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
Momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
From the gun, the running back, looking for room. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this is exactly what this offense wants and wants to continue to do. A couple more 1st downs. They just got 2 1st downs. A couple more 1st downs, run the clock with the lead. Great recipe for getting the win.
They'll give it to him again. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rockets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this is a perfect situation. This situation, if you asked me to be in, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Touchdown, Rockets! Quick strike through the air for the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And here's the return. And he throws it up inside the 20.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick return tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Falcons racing to the line in a hurry up. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
To throw, it's Miles. Got a man, it's Dahl. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. This is caught for a touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
70 seconds left, and they line up for this all-important onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team following on the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see him opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll try to get outside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets it down. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. On first down from the 13-yard line. The give to the right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 and the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll line up for a second down play. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that.